My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is September 4th, 2024. It is 12:27 a.m. So we came back from vacation the day before on Monday, Labor Day. It was very nice. I've shared some short videos with you once we left, and yeah, so I don't want to go too much detail on that. So today it took me a while to get started because I've been very lazy. Yesterday I didn't record anything. Well, this is my list. I'm probably gonna have 2 videos because I have like 18 tweets to share with you. There were more stuff, but these are the list. It covers funeral. It focuses on Harry's interest in returning to royal duty. Oh, that was the tabloid. These are some keynotes for myself. What some of the tweets are about. The funeral that Harry's aunt's husband, I think he went there. I don't think William went. What else? Some tabloid topics that they want him to return or something like that. The typical things. And I have a video of Charles trying to cut a ribbon and he was having a hard time. So I put these together. It may not be on this video, could be on the next video. So I'm a bit rusty and getting started because yesterday I was up around this time. I had no energy to do anything. So I ended up making membership for this channel, PYTE, and APTS Sussex. I'm thinking about output of pure service, but I guess if these 2 channels are demonetized, knock on wood, they don't, I'll create it on output of pure service, or I might just do it. I don't know because I don't have time to create content. I sort of explain it in one of my videos. I don't think it's public yet, but on my community board I shared the link. I believe it's PYTE link for the membership, and I explained to you, you're not gonna get anything special. It's those who wants to support me. You have the extra money. I think I create 4 different levels with different prices, depend on how you feel about my channel, what you want to contribute. But I will try to share with you little things that probably have nothing to do with the Sussexes, or maybe they do, depend on what I feel of sharing with you. So I don't want to lure people in, oh, I'm gonna do this extraordinary extra videos, this and that. No, everything I want to share with you, I'm already sharing them. Okay, on my community board, I sometimes share silly things. Like yesterday, for some reason, around this time, I decided to talk about body language expert. I saw a picture and then I started thinking about it and then put it on my community board and share it with you. So everything that I want to share with you, I'm already sharing. The membership are there just for those who wants to support me, because I've read some comments where, you know, I put PayPal, I put Cash App just in case anybody wants to support me. I have people who donate every month to my PayPal and Cash App, but there are some who, I don't know, whatever their preference is, it's just another option. Okay, but you're not gonna get anything special. Those who were members on PYTE before it was demonetized last year, now it remonetized, and I created the membership yesterday again. I've shared some stuff with you. You already know what I've shared with you, so I don't want to say this is what I'll be doing. Still, just you know, people can say, oh, you say you're gonna do this, but you didn't do it, da da da. I'm just letting you know, it's just an option. You feel like you want to support me, this is a way. Or you don't have to be a member. I have PayPal and I have Cash App. You could do that. Okay? So that's that. Let's get started. This is the background. My estimate is still in that amount. I don't know what's going on. So that's that. Let's go on Twitter. So this one I saw, I put it on the list. It might be on video too. So let me focus on my list. Okay, so this is the first one. Without Harry and Meghan's name, the British press will go bankrupt. Okay, so this person retweeted GB News. Meghan Markle will not return to UK with Harry if she can have kids jab. Oh, nah. Meghan is not even thinking about that. Meghan is not even thinking. I just think these are things to keep people clicking onto their things. Duchess very jealous of Princess. Please give me a break. Okay, give me a break. Duchess very jealous of Princess. Meghan is out of their leagues. Okay, there's my comment here. These people are so cuckoo. Meghan doesn't even step on their little island anymore. If the monarchy was to be gone now, Harry and Meghan combined worth more than the rest, because everything the royal family are using are for the people, the crown, unless they have their stash hidden somewhere. Everything that Harry and Meghan have are theirs. $3 trillion. That's what this means here. Alright, so pretty much, if the monarchy is gone, what do the people, the Charles, the William have? They will have to leave all of this behind, those castles, those this, unless the money they are making, they create an account somewhere outside of the UK where if the monarchy is gone, they will access it. Other than that, everything else is for the people. All right, that statement is stupid. She will have to be married to Prince William. They type stuff and don't review it before hitting send. I mean, they know what they're doing. It's just nonsense. I read some of their comments on there. It's not even worth going in there. Let's go to the next one. So this was actually yesterday. So I have to look at the date when it was posted, because many of them are old. All right, next tweet. Those books came from taxpayers. Where did Camilla, the royal mistress, get the funds to buy all those books? She has never worked a day in her life and has been kept by Chuck, who lives off public funds. Okay, so this is a retweet. Where's my comment? Did they remove my comment? I can't believe this. Yes, they did. Or maybe it's within that. Oh yeah, there's my comment here. Alright, so this is the tweet and then I'll go into that. Camilla has donated 70 books. Dali has donated 200 million books, or most of us somewhere between the two. So there's the hashtag Dali Parton, Quill Camilla, and all of that. Oh, I went in it. I want to read the comments here, and then I'll go into these. Okay, all right. They'll try anything to help King Cam appear concerned and caring. Good luck with that. I wonder if Spare the Bench were part of the donation. I didn't see that one. I may go as far as asking if she actually donate any books. Those people can lie like crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. Who else thought the 70 books title donated by Camilla all began with the word how to? You fill in the blank. Oh my god, I'm thinking of something but I don't want to say. Alright, so I'm going into that here. So this, I read this already. This is the screenshot. Queen Camilla donates 70 books from her personal collection. You don't expect this to be on the radar of the royal family. Alex McCormick, who led a fundraising campaign to help rebuild a Liverpool library that was torched during rioting, spoke to BBC Breakfast about the incredible response that raised more than £250,000 and has been supported by the Queen. Alright, so this is, and corresponding to that, Dolly Parton Imagination Library celebrates gifting 200 million books with special giveaway 1 year ago. So by Octavia Johnson, Knoxville, Tennessee, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is celebrating 200 million books that were gifted through the program. Are you beginning to think it was all a scam? So this is my comment here. But where are they going to put those books for people to find them? The library situation is not an overnight problem. The UK has been trying to keep Brits dumb for a long time. Shout out to Marcus Rashford. While Brits were angry Mr. Rashford missing football goal, he was doing this. Okay? So what I was saying here, the library issue, I know they say the library was burned down during the rioting. I'm aware of that. Okay, but this thing has been going on. The UK have been closing libraries for a very long time. This is not new. Whoever's been listening to some of my podcasts, I've been raised this a long time ago. Could have been on PYTE. This is not new. These are the screenshots of all of these here. Okay, more than 180 council-run libraries have either closed or been handed over to volunteer groups in the UK since 2016. Okay, Britain has closed almost 800 libraries since 2010. Okay, so the burning down of that library, I don't know. They just want to make a big thing out of it because they didn't do a damn thing when the riot was going on. So they want to put their name somewhere that they're doing something. When the rioters were doing their damages, where were they? Okay, so that's that. And there's another thing here. BBC analysis has found more than 180 council-run libraries in the UK were closed or handed over to volunteers since 2016. Right? So there's all this about Marcus Rashford is a collaboration between iconic international football player and child food poverty campaigner Marcus Rashford, MBE, and Macmillan children's book. The book club aims to encourage and nurture a love of reading and children and get free books to the children who need them the most. So Rashford has been doing this for a very long time. Alright, so these are all the things regarding Marcus Rashford. I spoke about him on PYTE when the Tories were in power. There were kids in school couldn't pay for lunch and all of that. He stepped up to pay for their lunches. Alright, so all of that. Alright, let me read mine and then that's it. The library issue didn't just start during the riot. They've been at shutting down the libraries quite some times. Perhaps the burning of the library might open some Brits' eyes. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. 60-minute interview. Okay, so this one is an interview regarding Harry. Let's see this here. Okay, so there's that here. Alright, the only and most important source, Prince Harry. The only source you should listen, the only source you should listen to, Prince Harry. So it's 1 minute and 46 seconds. The reason I put this here is because other things that I guess the royal rats are saying regarding Harry. So I started with that one.
Your arguments with your brother became physical.
It was a build-up of frustration, I think, on his part. It was at a time where he was being told certain things by people within his office, and at the same time he was consuming a lot of the tabloid press, a lot of the stories.
Harry is right with that. I remember those squads. There was a helicopter that William and Kate were going into. A helicopter was waiting for them, and then on the side door of the helicopter were the media's nonsense. The tabloid papers were on the side pocket of the helicopter door. So William consumed his own BS. This is something that I keep on saying. They spew their BS, they buy their BS, and they believe their BS. I don't understand this nonsense. All right, let's continue. So people around the royal family are pretty much the tabloid people.
And he had a few issues which were based not on reality. And I was defending my wife, and he was coming for my wife. She wasn't there at the time, but
there was a picture. I believe Harry, Meghan, William, Kate. I guess it was a function at a church. The first time I came across this picture, and I said something must have gone between William and Meghan. the way William was looking at Meghan, I was like, something must have gone. And I said, I got the wrong person based on my assumption. And I said, I think Harry went out of business. They sent Harry somewhere, business away, and then Meghan was by herself. That's what I said, okay? My assumption. And then while Harry was away, William came and trying to hit on Meghan. And I said, something must have happened. And then Meghan must have told Harry that. It's completely the other way around. It's sort of true, but the wrong people. It was, William went for Meghan, but Meghan wasn't there. And he did his thing on Harry instead. So I was somewhat close. So the animosity that was going on at that picture, that's what I read. That's what I read through the picture, but I got the wrong person. Instead, William hit on Harry. So William went for Meghan, but Meghan wasn't there. But anyway, so this is what this remind me of. If I see that picture somewhere, I'll share it with you, what I'm talking about. And some of you who've been listening to some of my podcasts might have an idea what I'm talking about.
And he was coming for my wife. She wasn't there at the time. But through the things that he was saying, I was defending myself, and we moved from one room into the kitchen, and his frustrations were growing and growing and growing. He was shouting at me, I was shouting back at him. It wasn't nice, it wasn't pleasant at all. And he snapped, and he pushed me to the floor.
He knocked you over.
He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
You cut your back.
Yeah, I cut my back. I didn't know about it at the time. But yeah, he apologized afterwards. It was a pretty nasty experience, but...
He asked you not to tell anybody, not to tell Meghan.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have done. I didn't until she saw on my back. She goes, "What's that?" I was like, what? I actually didn't know what she was talking about. I looked in the mirror, I was like, because I hadn't seen it.
Meghan has said constant criticism and pressure led her in the winter of 2019 to contemplate suicide.
The thing that's terrified me the most is history repeating itself.
You really feared that your wife, Meghan...
Yes, I feared a lot that the end result, the fact that I lost my mum when I was 12 years old, could easily happen again to my wife.
My goodness. So that's that. I don't want to go too much into the comments. Let's go to the next tweet. So pretty much the caption of this says, the only important source is Harry. All right. So if you want to hear anything about the Sussexes, it's either through Meghan or Harry or their spokesperson. So that's that. That's the only reason I put this. And then we go on to the British media talking their BS. All right. So there's that here. The royal family told Prince Harry in every possible way that he wasn't welcome. How lovely it is that Princess Diana's family showed Harry that the royal family wasn't the only family he had. The way the Spencers have showed up for Harry is something the Windsors never expected. Alright, so I mean, the royal family don't know anything about family in a loving way, but to abuse each other and manipulate each other, yeah, they know how to do that very well. Alright, so let's read. That's from People magazine. Prince Harry made a poignant visit Althorpe House, the ancestral home of his late mother, Princess Diana, during his recent trip to the UK. The Duke of Sussex, 39, stayed with his uncle Charles Spencer at Althorpe House following his surprise appearance at the memorial service for his late uncle, Lord Robert Fellows, on August 29, People has learned. Spencer has no comment when reached by People. Fellows, who was married to Diana's sister, Lady Jane, was remembered at the service, which was also attended by Prince William, 42, and Diana's other sister, Lady Sarah McCorkle. Sorry if I pronounced her last name wrong. The service was held 2 days before the 27th anniversary of Diana's death on August 31st. Diana, who was 36 when she died following a car crash in Paris, is buried on the island in the middle of Round Oval Lake at Althorpe. That's a picture of Harry and Princess Diana. Alright, so I think they throw William's name in there. I don't think he was there. I was a bit confused with some of the things because I was on vacation when I saw some of the tweet that was going on at that time. And I was like, was he there? You know, people don't know. So there's me here responding to the caption, the royal family told Prince Harry in every possible way that he wasn't welcome. That part in particular. So there's me here. Icing on the cake, sealed and done with, is having Simon Case put it in writing. Harry knew they were effing up. Harry had the judge review the exit process, which allowed the public to know about it. The royal family were happy when Harry lost the legal challenge. In fact, Harry knew they were effing up themselves. $3 trillion. I have to put that because that's a lot of money that they going crazy. All right, this is the screenshot of Harry who, the article that talks about what happened during the review, where William hired Simon Case to do the exit process for him. All right, so that's that. And there's this. At the hearing last July, counsel for the Duke argued that he wasn't aware that the royal household was involved in Ravik's decision to deny him police protection. So pretty much this is just to show you that they push him out. Alright, so you could pause this. I'm not gonna read that. You could pause this. This is more of the same thing that Harry wanted to challenge the court for the review, what the royal family did to him. Okay, so there's more of it here. Alright, regarding Ravik, the 28 days notice and all of that. Okay, so this is based on that. The royal family told Prince Harry in every possible way that he wasn't welcome. Alright, they kick him out. So this is the result of them kicking him out, and he made sure there was information out there for people to know it wasn't him who just left. They kick him out. Okay, so that's what my screenshots are all about. So let's read some of the comments here. I also love how Harry and Meghan include the Spencer family in their lives, their wedding and christening of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, Lady Jane Fellows, and Lady Sarah McCorkudell. So I know I pronounced it wrong. Harry's aunt flew to Montecito to attend Lilibet christening. Lady Jane's and Charles. Okay. And Charles Spencer attended the 10-year anniversary of the Invictus Game at St. Paul's Cathedral. Alright, family support from his mother's side has been his saving grace in UK. The royal family just upset Diana's blood is very strong. Keep hunting them. Alright, so let's see here. I had posted in one of my previous posts that he will stay at Althorp. The estate is only a couple hours away from Norfolk, where his Aunt Jane's lives. It is also where his mom and her siblings had grown up. The Spencers to not leak to the press and have always protected Harry. Alright, so there's all of that. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Oh, Derangers baby. This is one of the squad who's making fun of the tabloid. They're whining about Harry. Okay, how dare he had no desire to return to royal duties. It is selfish of him to focus on his life in California or his new friends, woke American billionaires. What does he mean by new project? We don't care. Doing real work is against royal protocol. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. Alright, baby Derangers is going to need a vacation to relax soon. Me, Zuzu, and the baby are going on staycation next week. Alright, so there's all of that. This is just the squad somewhat making fun of what the tabloid are talking about. Let's go to the next one. That should have been actually somewhat last. Next tweet. Quote, the Duke of Sussex has no interest in returning to royal duties in the UK and is focused solely on his future in the United States. He is happy and settled in California, has an amazing new set of friends and several projects on the horizon. Harry is done. Alright, so this I posted on my community board and someone said something like if Harry said it, and I was like, that's probably somewhere in one of the tabloid or something. I'm not sure where the squad get it. Usually if they put in quotes here, like one of the squad put it in quote, they must have gotten it somewhere from the tabloid. It's just the tabloid talking. They don't know anything about Harry. Alright, that life is 4 years behind him and will never be revisited. Okay, brilliant. Harold and his I'm telling you, the Derangers are all into the squad's business. You know, that's just the Derangers talking about. So you still here? Let's see, there's 3 comments. I didn't bother finishing. Take your meds before your brain explode. Great. Now, maybe the UK press will stop begging for him to come back and stop obsessing over everything he and Meghan do. Poor baby, you will get through this. So the Derangers. You could pause and read it, but I'm gonna block that. There's no reason to read it. While Harry is playing chess to the UK media BS, he's checked their narratives clearly and boldly. Let's pause this. It's the no access rule that Prince Harry and Meghan imposed during their Colombia trip that has the British media on the saltiness island and a tailspin. We love it. They ain't going back. The absurdity and the believing Prince Harry will discard his diamond mines for the possibility of a few copper rocks, really mind-blowing where we are. Alright, hi Vanessa. Do you know where the quote statement came from? I just wanted to believe it's real. Alright, let's see here. Because someone in, someone in my community board asked for that. Telegraph Victoria Ward. So that's that. You see, it's just BS. This is where it came from. For those, you could go and search for it yourself. I'm not gonna look for it. Alright, so that's that. That's where she got the quote from. Next tweet. I did post that as well on my community board. Okay, according to a source close to an intern at the palace, from this point on, you know it's BS, okay? Source and intern and all of that. When aides received complaints from the British media about failure to leak Harry's recent travel, one aide could be heard murmuring, "It doesn't matter." Okay, so she put that and go, "It doesn't matter, we were already declared untrusted source anyway." Oh my goodness, this place is sad. Okay, intern at the palace. No one from my school. Just creative imagination, the British media style. Yeah, that's all it is. There's a laugh here. Oh dear, my hashtag keeps speaking. The US team, which I only learned about, I guess, what's that? Today? I don't know. Alright, so that's that. Let's leave that alone. Alright, so this is the last one that I have in this group. And maybe I'll create another set. Alright, so there's that here. Let's pause. A brief summary of the toxic British press and Derangers. There's the laugh here. I'll be putting screenshot, okay? But just listen. 57 seconds.
Monarchists and the British press want this story to be true because they can't understand why Harry wouldn't want to spend his life cutting ribbons and playing third wheel to his dull brother and sister-in-law. The people most excited about this story are trolls like one-woman foe news network Brittany Raymer, whose entire personality revolves around hating Meghan Markle. Despite being a Bible-thumping Christian, she has been salivating at the very unlikely prospect of Harry and Meghan divorcing because, like most of Harry and Meghan's haters, her life is bleak. If Brittany spent less time wishing for two people who can't stop touching each other to divorce, and more time living her life, maybe she wouldn't be alone and forgotten at her younger sister's wedding. To all the people stupid enough to believe Harry
I'm laughing because at one point, where is the pot? I'm gonna pause it. Let me show you.
Maybe she wouldn't be alone and
there. Whoever did this video pointed at it. But let's continue.
Forgotten at her younger sister's wedding. To all the people stupid enough to believe Harry wants to return to a life he literally ran from, he told the Queen he wasn't coming back, and he meant it.
Alright, so that's that. There's me laughing here. Sounds serious with tons of shades and spot on to the point. There's the laugh here. I can't. This was funny AF. LOL. People are laughing. So I just took a tweet from the other list and I'm gonna share it with you because they mentioned something about Charles cutting ribbons. Let's see here if I see it here. Okay, because of this I'm gonna put the next tweet here. It was supposed to be on my next video, but I'm gonna put it here. Let me pause. Okay, Charlie can't even cut a ribbon anymore. Remind me why we pay them. There's that here. King Charles ribbon cutting trained from birth. It's 17 seconds. Look at this. Oh my God, he can cut it. Oh my God. He's fighting with it. Oh my God. King Charles cutting ribbon trained from birth, and here he can't even do it. Okay, so there's this here. Okay, this should be the headline. Okay, I put this. Why did I put this here? It's someone else's tweet. This should be the headline, main talking point in the UK, but the media has spent the last week whining about no access to in Columbia and Sussex fanfic. A minute and 49 seconds.
LBC, one of the biggest digital media platforms in the UK, which started out as a radio show, but as you can see from the image here, is now more akin to a television-based phone-in, have finally weighed in on the British working royal family debate and have finally addressed King Charles's pay rise. Matthew Wright, very, very well-respected journalist in the UK.
Now I see why I put it. Because of the pay raise. I spoke about this a while back when they first got their pay raise, even leading up to it. I've been mentioning it that they were gonna get a pay raise. So after seeing the cutting ribbon, he can't even do that. This is why I put that. I didn't even put any caption, but let's listen.
Not normally controversial, normally very balanced, had the following to say. A 50% pay rise for 15% less work. True, the stats don't lie. 150,000 pensioners could keep their winter fuel allowance if King Charles did not have a 50% pay rise. So 150,000 homes, not people, could retain their money from the government to keep warm in winter if King Charles simply gave his pay rise back. Remember, these pensioners are the people that have worked their whole lifetime to put the United Kingdom in the place that it is today. Admittedly, that place is not always good, but remember, these people have given a lifetime of jobs, training, opportunity and service to the UK, and we are withdrawing extra money from them over the winter that it helps them to heat their house. To me, the issue is pretty clear. The royal working family are overpaid and underworked, and the money that they take from the UK economy, take is the right word, the money they take from the UK economy could be better used elsewhere, and the pensioners are just one example of that exact principle. As ever, come at me if you like, I really don't care, but comments are open, would love your opinion.
He's spot on. He's spot on. The millions that they're receiving should go straight to the people. They're not doing anything. He can't even cut a freaking ribbon. What is this for though? Whatever. Alright, let me read what's there and then that'll be it. Okay, you had one job to do, Charlie. That's me responded. That was back in September. Alright, one job. September 1st. When was the original tweet? September 1st, but I respond to it the following day. Okay, one job. There's me laughing. He probably needs the ginger son of his who's living his best life. Okay, and a clown. He's so embarrassing, practicing his whole life and still can't get it right. Alright, so there's that. Here, yeah, gotta be heated AF watching him fight ink pens and scissors, but he gets a raise every damn year. Hey, okay, where's that second wife of his? They keep telling us how supportive and asset she is. Really? Are they saying that? Surely Kamala can cut ribbons. Yes? There's a laugh here. He cannot even press a toothpaste on his brush. Are you sure he is able to brush his teeth? If he is the one brushing his teeth, it will explain why those teeth look so horrible. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. But that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. I changed this is where I'm gonna put it. If you want to support this channel, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share, and you could become a member. There's some private information on the other one, so I don't want to put that. So you could become a member. I created and I spoke about it at the beginning of this video. Just know you're there just to support me. If you don't want to be a member, that's fine, or you want to support me different ways, there's Cash App and PayPal. Go on my merch shop to purchase, t-shirts, cups, whatever. There's that. Some t-shirts, cups, and bags, and that's that. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
Vilanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.